What's good, Ape Nation? It's your boy Phil for real. All right, so I see everybody wilding out. All these people wilding out right now, talking about, oh man, Adam Aaron and dilution. Oh man, this is bad. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my God, we need to make this. I mean, this happens every single time that AMC has to dilute. And so, a lot of people don't like it. It makes the share price go down a little bit. And as you can see, it didn't move much, right? But apparently it matters to some of you because we're so close to 566. We need the MOAS today. Well, in reality, you probably don't need the MOAS today, because if you're MOAS today, what monies are they going to be able to pay you with legally right now? They're not going to be able to do, they're not going to do that right now. Now, in a Trump administration, when there's different people in place, right? And there's audits in place, right? You're gonna see some real changes then. So go ahead, Goldman Sachs, go ahead and spoof the market then. Let's see you do that. But again, many people are not realizing the simple phrase, let them eat crow. And this matters because what Goldman Sachs does is they take those shares, and what do? Just like what Crystal Ball says on Twitter X, they spoof the market with shares. And of course, under this current SEC, they're not doing anything about it, right? Well, we'll see how that looks under a Trump administration. We'll see how that looks. We will see how that looks. But I can guarantee you it won't be long before they come asking and begging and please don't buy shares. Please give us your shares. Please. They need those shares, I'm telling you. And what you're not realizing is when they do attempt to spoof the market, let's say with those same 50 million shares next year, all of that is going to be tracked. All of that is going to be found out. All of that, I don't know how you guys are going to survive from this, but keep in mind, yes, fundamentals it does matter with AMC. So we need AMC to stay open and stay alive. But I want y'all to also realize that GameStop is debt free, right? They don't have no debt and they're still going through the same things that we are going through. So that kind of kills the narrative of dilution right then and there, right? So how are you guys still able to do this and do that and keep the price down when we're holding a stock and this and that? Well, it's because they're getting funds. They're using Fed dollars to prop the market. They're using Bitcoin to prop up Bitcoin, liquidate it a little bit and prop the market and make it look a certain way. They're using all of that to get shares. They're moving shares here. They're moving shares there. They're doing everything they can before Trump gets in office. Oh my gosh, we got to do it now. Why do you think they're shorting and manipulating Donald Trump stock? You don't understand? Or are you just not in the world of the ape? Because the world of the ape right now is we're watching, everything get propped. Everything gets propped with our monies. We're watching it get propped. So at this point, if you're frustrated with CEO Adam, trust when I tell you, you're going to thank him later. You will thank him later. You will understand what let them eat crow means. So basically, he's going to let them commit crimes right now. Let them commit crimes. But when it comes down to it, when those audits come out and everybody starts wondering where all that money goes, and then when that money goes into illegal practices and it gets tracked, there won't be no, here goes some reverse repo monies. Here goes some this and that monies. We're not going to watch the market. We're not going to watch, we're going to not pay attention to the spoofing and the front running. We're not going to pay attention to none of that. That ain't going to happen under a Trump administration. So this is why, as I said, most of the apes, we voted for Trump because we understand that Trump, he ain't fucking around, man. Him and Devin Nunes and especially Tom Homan, right? Tom Homan's gonna put it down. You get what I'm saying? So So for those of you that are, upset that there's dilution happening with AMC, you got to really realize that, you're still under this administration. You're still under this umbrella of the SEC. You're still under manipulation in this world. Ken Griffin's going to manipulate the market as much as they can. You got shills that come underneath my Twitter threads that's telling me, hey man, I bought this many shares in Cash App. Oh, you did? You bought shares in Cash App. Oh wow, you telling me you bought more through Cash App? Did you direct your trade to the NYSE, by the way? Oh, you didn't. Oh, so that means every time you buy shares through Cash App, Ken Griffin is the first one to get his hands on those shares and those dollars. So they're going to still be able to manipulate through that. So just remember that as you're telling me these things under my Twitter thread and trying to change narratives to make me think the other way. There's nothing you could do to make me think the other way. So, and for those shills that, like to roast me because I had a tough financial time, I have an injury that I'm dealing with, and you're trying to mock me because of it, guess what? Fuck you. I'm good. I'm great. Just got off of work. I'm doing great. And I got a buddy in mind that's, about to help me in a major way to where I can further my education on some other things, and then I can buy more shares and fuck you fucking hedges up, because that's what the fuck I'm about to do. And like I said, all these hedges love to type tough. They love to do that. Oh yeah, do. But like I said, any of you hedgy bots feel like you want to do something, it is always on the table. Always. So that's for any of you motherfuckers out there that feel like you want to shake some. It can always go down. And like I said, I ain't bringing no hands. I'm bringing all effing ends, baby. So it's on you, buddy. It's on you if you want to take it there. So, and remember, I keep debunking the shills. Oh, Phil has a PS5. Well, did you happen to look at my box? I mean, hold on, let me show you this box real quick. Hold on, let's show you the box. You see that box right there? Yeah, that says 8K, right? Oh yeah, I debunked this shill on Twitter the other day, but I'm gonna do it again on YouTube. Yeah, that box says 8K, right? That's a PS5 box, by the way. It says 8K, right? Yeah, that means that this box was bought in the year 2021, and that is when I bought a PS5 coming down from the Trump years, okay? And the new box of the PS5, it doesn't say 8K, it says 4K. So just remember that to all you old dumbass shills out there that's trying to finesse and make me seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. You tried, but guess what? I'm still holding the OG shares. There's no way you can get them. There's no way you can get them. So for any of you new apes out there that's like, well, how do I get in this play? I want to make $1 billion per share. Oh, okay, you want to do that? All you got to do is just hold and wait. Well, not just hold and wait, but make sure when you do buy your shares, before you buy your shares, make sure you direct your trade to the New York Stock Exchange. Because if you just go in these brokers are fucked. If you just go and use these brokers, and you don't change your settings to direct trade to the NYSE, it's going to automatically go to Citadel, because Citadel is the first in line to figure out what shares, who got this, who got that. Let me get those shares. Let me try to make some money off that real quick. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And then that's why they harass me, because I literally don't care what they know. I don't care. I put it out there. We did our due diligence. We know what y'all doing. We know what you're doing. We know you're propping the market. We knew that Bitcoin was going to soar to like 100,000. We knew all of these things. We predicted all of these things accurately. And as I'm doing now, I'm just letting you know, Goldman Sachs, sure, 50 million shares, whatever, I don't care. I get it. Fundamentals. Yes, that is true. We need our fundamentals in order. However, you feel what I'm saying? We're still open. We are still open. There's no ape selling. They want to put out the perception that apes are selling their stock, which is why I understand why many of you are like, oh man, why would he let them do that? Well, because you want to let them dig their hole deeper. That's why. Let them dig their hole deeper, man. Let them eat crow, ladies and gentlemen. Let them eat crow. And that's all you have to do. So, dilution, it only means more time for you to get your money up, buy more shares, but before you buy, direct your orders through the NYSC, okay? And I get it. Some of you feel like it doesn't work, but that's what some of the OG apes are doing. That's what most of the OG apes are doing. And anyone that comes in your Twitter feed or your thread and you've never seen their accounts before, they're trying to tell you what it is. Well, it's because like they're not real apes. These are like the bots that come in and try to finesse you and try to change your narratives. You know, I don't mind coming on YouTube and speaking my mind. I don't have to hide my face at all. My intentions is to fuck a hedge fund in half. Infinite losses is what I'm looking for. Matter of fact, me and some of my buddies, man, you know what I mean? We talking about infinite losses. That means there's shares that you will never, ever see ever again. Ever. I want you hedgies to hear that. Ever again. You'll never see these shares ever again. Because for the past 4 years, you mocked us. You tried to harass us. You doxed us. You tried to embarrass us and try to make us seem like we're just terrible people for doing this. But in reality, you're the terrible person. You're the criminal. You're the insane motherfuckers that's calling people names. Oh yeah, look at his record. Look at this and look at that. Well, motherfucker, I'm still outside. Haha. I'm still outside. And remember, when you're outside, there's tons of opportunity. And I'm going to utilize my opportunities. And sure enough, I had a setback. I had a real big, bad setback. Like my 2024 from the beginning has been, you know, a real big setback because of my hip and my, you know, my spine. Understood there, you know, some of these, you know, motherfuckers, you know, they don't care. They don't care. As long as they know a little bit of something, they're going to take that and turn it into a big deal. Oh, but Phil, you tried to put out this person and that person, and now you look like this. Nah, I don't look like anything. I'm just simply being me. I was, you know, asked by a specific individual to do a certain thing, like a certain song. So I did it on the strength of that person. I didn't do it for the strength of whatever that other person was recommending. I felt like it was safe because, I mean, yeah, I want to help out the fundamentals, and yeah, why not do a cool new song? Didn't matter to me. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not hurting my feelings. Meanwhile, I mean, you're on record telling people to get rid of the CEO. Not me. My CEO is great, by the way. My CEO is amazing. My CEO is a boss. Meanwhile, you shorties, ooh, you sweating. You sweating bad. And then, of course, yeah, you got blessed with 50 million shares. All right, cool. Cool. But guess what happens when you run out of money? Guess what happens when your banker friends don't have any money? Hey, never thought I'd say this, but God bless America and God bless Trump. True indeed.